Sanjay Jha, my question to you is, so much of hullabaloo over the fact that the Congress is putting the government on the fact. Do that as much as you want to. It's politics and it's the parliament session. But the point here is that aren't you being hypocritical? If you find a problem in this company, then why are these companies in Congress-ruled states and signing new deals every day in these states? The question is, hypocrisy will not see you as the savior of Indian investors, and that's what investors today will also want to know. Bhai, aap kyun kar rahe hain business unke saath?
Navika, I think yesterday we were on a program on the budget with you, and I can tell you this with complete gravitas. Mr. Adani and the shenanigans that we are witnessing ever since Hindenburg came out with this report can derail whatever is left of the India growth story. You have a situation where Citibank and Credit Suisse have literally called the Adani stock as a junk bond. They're not even accepting them as collateral. I mean, there cannot be a more significant indictment of this government. And let us address the elephant in the room. The reason why Mr. Adani has grown is on account of his proximity with this government. We all know about his very close relationship with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I mean, the way he's got contracts left, right, and center, the way he's got funding from public sector banks and the LIC, whose value now stands at almost 74,000 crores less, whatever they have lost over the last 4 trading days, is absolutely monumental, in my opinion, scam. Let this be investigated. That's exactly the question the opposition is asking. Can you imagine, Navika, just think of the numbers. You're talking of a wipeout of $100 billion on market cap in 4 and 5 trading days. And the finance minister says nothing. The RBI has not publicly made any statement. We keep getting some report. SEBI is nowhere to be seen. The prime minister obviously is silent. That, standard operating procedure for him. The question that we need to ask ourselves today, and let me tell you where Anand is wrong. The stock market today is not being affected by Adani. Anand, please pay note. The Indian investor has actually discounted Mr. Adani. He came with that nationalism story, raising, Jallianwala Bagh in the British. He put the Indian flag. The investor is saying, don't try and con me, Mr. Adani. Other stocks are going okay, but they are basically telling Mr. Adani, we need to understand what's going on. And I don't want to make this a technical conversation, Navika, but I want to give you just two facts.
No, let's not make it a technical conversation, but let me point out some facts to you. The LIC statement says that it has an exposure of 30,000 crores in the Adani enterprises, but the value of that money is 56,000 crores even today. So which means there is no loss. There is still a profit, number one. Number two, you make it sound as if LIC has put all its money, the last penny has been invested in Adani Enterprises, when LIC's statement says that 1% of LIC's investment in various companies, 1% is in Adani Enterprises. So Sanjay Jha, is the truth somewhere between what you are trying to say and, what is the real truth?
Well, Navika, quickly, why haven't private sector mutual fund, whose biggest USP is equity research and understanding the value of stocks, long-term earnings, blah, blah. Why are they not investors here? Why is it that an entity which is surplus in cash and obviously will respond to government bullying in investing in Adani? The bigger point, though, you need to understand here, this is very crucial. The allegation that Hindenburg made was on account of the number of tax havens abroad which are clearly investing in this company, and you can make out that this is a stock price manipulation story. I'll give you an example. In 2022...
So that's the point. Somebody is trying to manipulate the stocks.